Guys in the Predator commentary booth, take it away.
Welcome back, everyone. As the action continues here on table 2, the match we will be following is Seo Seoa. To the Women's Open. Best of 3 sets. Race to 4. It is very thin over the distance. I wonder if she can play shape on the 2-ball here. That 3 and the 4 doesn't look like a combination. It's a bit pacey. And with this angle, that cue ball is running away from them. Now, perhaps that 3-ball does putt into the top right, where she's taking on the 2-ball. No, overcut it. It's all fine. Good to have you with us, Ben.
Looks like I didn't miss too much anyway. Which is good because I don't want to miss a minute of this match. One rail across, try to hit half of this, get a little separation.
Women's ranking. Jasmin Ouschan taking on Seo Seoa, number 5 on the world ranking.
It's the world 8-ball champ versus the world 9-ball champ, right? Looking for a spot in tomorrow's semi-final. Plenty of prize money up for grabs, $27,000 to the winner of this event. And 3 other really great matchups going on. All 4 of these quarterfinal matchups for free on Pro Billiard TV on YouTube, thanks to Predator and the Pro Billiard Series, all those great sponsors you see along the arena boards and on the posters. Free to watch in person and online. Final of the mixed doubles with the hometown favorite, Justin Bergman, and his partner.
The head-to-head is 1 apiece.
Only twice I would have thought many more times, but I suppose so quite young still. Athlete of the Year from last year. She won herself a whole bunch of titles. Current World 8-ball champion, and she is going to be a handful for everyone in the field. Who do you like, Arya?
I like the winner of this match to go all the way.
The ladies in the bottom half. All 8 of these players left.
Last few days, the breaking format has really been a challenge for all these top players. As the MC has announced on numerous occasions, this is the highest.
I quite like that. I think it just adds a nice element to the game where we get to see a little more moving rather than just the...
when I say stream tables, I mean the 2 ones with commentary. But
yeah, we didn't get to talk about it, but at least we can watch it a little bit. Trying to get short side on the 4, which she did. Failed to pot the 3 and left it on here. I kind of like this one with double speed, so it goes maybe behind the 9-10 if missed. Yeah, she's overhit it a little, but you could see the line it was going on over there. Yeah, she could put most of her focus into just trying to get this 4 ball down. She's caught it real thick. Easy to do with the cue ball frozen on the rail like that. Making the final shot to get them over the line and into the final. And this is match this afternoon and this evening. And some big prize money up for grabs in that doubles. 40,000 to the winners, 20,000 to the losers. So they're going to play for 20,000 difference in prize money. Almost. Oh, this is sweet. What a great stroke to punch that one forward with the stun follow. 10 ball for 2-0 already. She's looking good out there. Jasmin's got her hands full.
Yeah, we've really had very good attendance over the course of these past few days, and that's always lovely to see. It really...
Yeah, and this is 2 events in a row with a giant crowd. I played in the Las Vegas event a couple of months ago, and the crowd was crazy the whole time. It was standing room only. Couldn't get anywhere near the TV table to watch any finals. It was packed, and the atmosphere was incredible to play in. Every match had bit of a tricky shot here, though. She might need to just take some distance on the 4 unless she can pinch this one back. If she overcut that ball even a little bit, she was going to be behind the 6 or over top of the 6. Something funny.
Slightly overhit that previous shot.
If she's really feeling it, she'll cut it in. She's eyeballing cutting it in, Arya. Wow. What I'm terrified of that shot. I would have played safe 99 times out of 100 there. But that showed her confidence level, and maybe she's decided that she wants to play this match on the aggressive side.
Yeah, and just like that, she's on the hill.
And
for the
wasting
first
no
set.
time. Do you think she got a big confidence boost out of that doubles win last night, coming in the clutch with the shootout shots?
Without question. This, and I stand by it. I find this one of the most inspiring quotes, and it comes out of the book Atomic Habits, where it states,
Such a good quote. So very true. Countless hours every week. They're in the gym. They're eating good. So under the big pressure, they can fall back on all those countless hours of practice and preparation.
yeah, that's perfectly said there, Ben. I fully agree.
Look at this.
Over
You
the
think she's
years-
feeling it.
Yeah, she's brimming with confidence. Over the years, we've had players, and I'm sure you might know a few yourself. You know, at the highest level, you're looking for every little single detail that used to be maybe a couple of decades ago.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And you think about other sports, like they have a nutrition coach, a physical coach, a mental coach. They have coaches. Pool, we don't typically have coaches, but I think starting to develop more and more. And look at this unbelievable shooting. In no time at all. She'll need something drastically different to happen. That little timeout might have helped a bit to slow down her opponent. But she needs a ball in the break here. Keep her off the table. Well, how about the cue ball almost off the table? Rides the rail a bit. She's got a ball down. A look at the two, but nothing easy here, are ya? To try to slow down your opponent a little bit. She's just running around the table. One stroking balls in. Maybe put her in jail a couple of times and force a foul or two. But the players are so good now with this air rush. You can see she hit it really good. Yeah, I can only remember one big mistake from Jasmin, and then a missed one ball that I didn't think was a huge mistake, but she got fully punished for everything there. Gotta be an athlete too, right?
Exactly. She didn't have a timeout available to her, and she didn't get lucky.
Well, and the way that doubles match went last night, you'd almost think maybe it's just Seoa's day as well, so it's double trouble. But
Whoa.
I absolutely agree. This was the perfect example of what we were just discussing. It would have been easy to end up behind the 6, although, how's that for a kiss?
Hold up. Now, if Jasmin fails to... It kind of feels like then she's checked out. This is the type of chance that is bread and butter to...
That's a good recovery shot. Never really out of it till they make the last ball. I wouldn't put it by her, just maybe winning this set 4-0 and turn it around. And still awaiting one more player in that quarterfinal. Carlo Biotto leading 9-7 over Marco Teutscher. The Last player looking to get into the quarterfinal.
Doable from this, but you could also argue take your chances and try and develop it.
Yeah, I like trying to draw into it and bump it like this. What a great shot.
Yeah, or she could even play a safety behind the 3 ball with the cue ball. No, kept it simple and
if she can get this 2-ball down, the rest look pretty easy over pockets. Yeah, and very good control of the cue ball. How's the speed?
doesn't want that 10 ball to interfere. No, that's fine. Balls into the side.
Yeah, unless the next ball was close by. But it looks like that's the plan.
Yeah, and one thing that does focus pretty much. Ooh, as I've just said that, arguably missed the easiest putt. And for such a decorated champion like Jasmin, this could really change the momentum in the match.
We mentioned the physical and the maybe a little yoga doesn't hurt nowadays.
Yeah, you don't want to be stiff. I don't think bodybuilding and cue sports is a good combination. There's nothing wrong in being fit, but you want to be a little bit loose at the same time.
No way,
my
she just
God.
missed that.
That is still no reason to miss a shot like that.
No correction needed. You're absolutely right, especially a player of her caliber. Let's see, can she punish her with the bank? It looks close. Wow.
No, I read an article. He spends over 3 million per year on his health. So that includes everything. You know, trainers, dietists, chefs, whatever.
She snuck a ball in on that break. Looked like she was coming up dry, and a ball just snuck in that top right.
And when it's tough out there, you always end up on the wrong side of these.
Yeah, that's so true. Is the more you practice and the better you're playing, the luckier you'll get. Because I don't think she was trying to get the cue ball through that gap for a position on the 2. Yeah, and again, just another slightly favorable bump there, trying to come around the 5, has kissed it straight into the other pocket. And won it in style with the long bank.
Deliberately play into the 10 ball or try to avoid it going high in the cue ball. So she's trying to use the 10 ball to play shape on it.
Not for her. That's a hanger. 2-1 leading now in this second set, and we'll see how. And it's been all Seoa. You can see by the number of balls pocketed. This young lady from Korea came to play today. And she's been absolutely ripping the break. And watch this one ball fall in. Shot on the 2.
Yeah, you called it at the end of the previous rack. This could be the beginning of the end, and it always had that look about it, didn't it? This young lady at the table is a serious contender.
Yeah,
and if she can
I'm
keep
really
this level
loving.
up. No, and let's not forget, she's doing this to Jasmin Ouschan, not your average pool hall player. She's playing.
Yeah, she's not just playing you or I, Arya. She's playing one of the best ever. Is this going to get there? Maybe just.
Yeah. $40,000 up for grabs for the winner of that mixed double event. Oh
Wow.
no. Wow. Cameraman trying to see if we get any sort of reaction. Normally the Asian players, they are very, very good at that.
Yeah, she gave him nothing there, right?
Yeah. Be interesting to see how that miss is going to play a part in this match, because
Looking for the one ball on the side with the purple BK rush. It gets kissed, but something gets kissed in, and the one is completely blocked. 2 balls in jail, too. But I think if she pins that cue ball on the end rail, she's going to get it back.
I haven't seen her call anything, but she did came around to have a look at the putting angle there.
Yeah, I think it was mostly about the cue ball here. Intentionally overcut, and a similar.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, and maybe even a little spin needed here. Get the angle going. You can see lots of right spin. She's hit it not so bad. Yeah, so she refuses the shot on the 1, knowing no way to get anything on the 2, and we've got a result from the first set. In the other 3 matches, Brittany Bryant taking the first set. Fu with the win over there on table 1 over Miss Fisher in set 1, and Pia Filler wins the first set in her match. She got the speed perfect. Well, this is quality too. Look at the speed control here behind the 9.
I couldn't exactly hear what she called into the side pocket, but she did call something into the side. I can only presume it's the 7 ball.
doesn't get anything on the 2, she can play safety. Well,
she's called a bank shot. So, is she playing a two-way shot here?
yeah, maybe just trying to send the 1 ball around off a few rails like this.
She's favorite to make it, but can she control the 2 ball?
Taking on the shot. Just seems so low percentage, and it's such an important game for her.
That 8 ball is a huge blocker in her way. Needs to spin this. Makes it a lot harder to judge.
And with extra speed, I think it was harder.
Dare I say, needs to do that if she wants to extend this match. It's the easiest way to control the cue ball. It's a little bit harder, but if you make it like that.
In order to get back up there for the 9, so you see her take a second there, just going to double check.
If you're pretty new, you're thinking to yourself, oh, this can't go wrong. Well, let me tell you, if you leave yourself awkward on the 8, all of a sudden you have to come up with a big stroke. But she's managed nicely there.
Not only helping her over the line here in set number 2, but confidence building going into set 3.
Still make a favorite to make it, but it's just hard work out there. And it goes. Takes the lead for the first time in the match. That's of course only in the second set.
She could use a look at the lowest numbered ball here. Well, she's got a ball down and a shot on the 1. Well, and a big question mark there. What do you do with the 5? No easy way to move it. Of course, it has.
Consider to bank it into the top left and play a two-way shot, safety in mind. Otherwise, you might just hook yourself on the 4.
Yeah, you got to get that cue ball traveling up table. She went into the 5. That really surprised. And she'll call it just in case. But
yeah, she did. And I'm just wondering, does that 5 ball go past the 9 into the same corner pocket? No, so she's gone for the... Don't really like this shot.
wow, I think it needed either softer with the spin or almost a masse to get there. Is that what you saw too?
Well, no, I mean, I felt like on the, that shot choice had only 2 outcomes. Either you make it or you give ball in hand.
Out of these 2, I was quite surprised to see the way the first set went. I thought this would be nice and close, and it looks like it's going to be just that. Well, and maybe even come across the top side of the 10 if she doesn't like touching it with the inside. Oh, a little thick there. I thought for a second she might have missed it.
The way Seo started the match, it all looked like one-way traffic, but that's not the case anymore.
Keep in mind, if they go 3-3 in that decider, we'll have a shootout. We've seen plenty of them this week. see the ladies take a timeout, so Ari and I will as well. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go far, everyone. Epic match they're having here. Listening to Ben Francis on the mic alongside Arya Sarabi. What do you think about this break shot?
Couple of mistakes crept in. Couple of unforeseen mistakes, I should say. In stepped Jasmin Ouschan, and she re-established herself in the match. Don't know about you, Ben. It is one of the most exciting things to see.
Yeah, couldn't get more exciting than that shootout. We've seen a couple. We had a super exciting one last night in the doubles. Definitely always at a disadvantage, the one playing the push, so you can't totally falter there. Not a million options. This is pretty good. She'll take that from where she was. Should come far enough. Looks to be just okay.
Going from side to side. The harder you hit these, the closer that cue ball will go to the middle pocket, but let's not forget you still need to make.
I think it was to go up 3-1 in that set. If my memory serves me correct, it was a big shot.
What could be the reason behind these?
Thinking about the cue ball bouncing over. Easy to miss that ball like that, I think. One good shot away here, I feel. Well, she'd rather not be straight, but...
Side rail, just a touch, which would be fine for the 6 into the same corner pocket, but yeah, she's elected to play that shot.
I think she's still okay, though. The shot she played on the 5 was really nice. But she's made an absolute disaster of that one. Missed it by a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah, shot clock management is a very tricky thing. She's one of the better players at it, but it got to her that time. We can see Seoa's game is completely changed from the first set.
As talented all these players are competing out there, you rarely see a perfect set. It's not that often you see a perfect set. You see very good sets, you see close to perfection sets, but you don't always see a perfect set.
Total, and yeah, only one perfect set seen so far from Carlo, right?
Exactly.
So
and of course,
1 in 300, 1 in 400, something like that, right?
Yeah, and I mean, of course, the break format does.
Chihiro Kawahara up 3-0 in the second set over Brittany Bryant after dropping the first set. And Kristina Zlateva up 2-0 over Pia Filler after dropping the first set. But it's a different story on table 1. Zhao Fang Fu up 3-0.
This from outside of the US to make sure that you can follow everything live. And is to subscribe on our YouTube channel and turn on the notification button. You will be notified as soon as we go live. After this round coming up, like I said, at 4 p.m. FSR taking on Woo Kun Lin. Albin Ouschan, defending champ, he will take Jason Shaw. Aloysius Yap, he will... And exciting quarterfinal matchups coming your way.
Big break from Seoa there. Shot on the 2. She didn't quite get far enough over for the 3. Thin cut on the 3, and she scratched. What a chance for Jasmin here. Knowing she's arguably one of the best players in the world, best players of all time, getting underneath that 8, shooting a long shot's no problem. And again, with the shot clock running down, not a lot of time to work it out, so she plays a good save, but I think there's a gap here. Because I think at this elite level, you can't step outside the box too much, but it's certainly more fun to go for the balls. To play a tough shot in the side. Safety was very wise. And it bought her a shot at the 8, and she's made a beauty there.
Instead of trying to hold it,
well, she's held it.
She's played that to perfection.
Yeah, what a shot. And this for 1-1. They're having a really great match out there. There's not many mistakes between them. Very high level. I believe the next big stop in June is in Austria. Correct me if I'm wrong there.
Yeah, we do have a Euro Tour in May. I need to check that, but I believe it was the Spanish Open.
June 16th to June 23rd. Push out here from Jasmin.
She's going for this. Call the corner pocket. Although she has the opportunity to send her cue ball into the 9 and the 10 there, and in doing so still have good odds to have shape on the 2 ball.
Try to get the cue ball into the 9, open those up. I think I like that shot. But there is a Jasmin just won the last Euro Tour event, I believe. Well, she's done that one in okay. Such an important match. Try to get through to the semi-final tomorrow.
And what a turnaround. I mean, Seo Seoa would have been the knockout blow. And next thing you know, Jasmin Ouschan could be had a good chance. Now, she looks arguably the most confident out of the 2.
Well, and we discussed the role of the ball a little bit. Not going her way at the start. Seeming to turn around now. The shot on the 8 to break out the 9 didn't have to work out like that. She got a real good nudge on the 9, ended up straight in. Perfect. Showing some heart to stay in this match when it wasn't going her way after losing the first set in about 20 minutes flat. Definitely the fastest set I've seen played in this tournament so far. Couple of balls down. A look at the one, but no shot again. Trying to bank the 1, 2 rails underneath the 10. Keep the cue ball up there. And there is some real potential with the way the draw is shaping up that
she's hesitant because that cue ball is going to run into the 4 and the 6 there. Yeah, so much so, I believe she's played safe. I don't think she went for the pot there. She could get close here. Misjudged it.
So I think she over-adjusted for the slide there.
What you do not want to do is give ball in hand away. And that's nothing taking away from Jasmin. I mean, Jasmin is one of the most decorated players of all time. That's nothing to do with her. Just Seo was playing so good. Could not foresee this scenario.
Right up until that missed 8 ball, and if there was something that turned this around, it was definitely that shot. Instructional stuff on there, and one of the ones about the draw shot's really good.
And one of the key things is having a nice smooth pause on your backswing. Need roughly 2 seconds, that would be ideal. 1.5 would do as well. And then shoot straight into the ball at the aiming point. All of the very best have that pause on their backswing.
Well, and often, I know I'm guilty of this all the time, I chicken out on the... Well, what a turnaround here for Jasmin, and a chance to maybe keep Seo in the chair, breaking to win the match here and move on to the semi-final tomorrow morning. She couldn't have hit it more square, and she's got a shot on the 1. Looks like the 2.
Maybe not as steep as this one, because it does look rather tight around the back of the 10, so you don't want to really hit it that hard. So if you can leave yourself a high angle, you can drop it in and incorporate the spin to land on the 4 ball, but she's done. Bottom rail. No. Oh, how much of the 4 can she see? Went forward to an awkward spot.
Yeah, 2 rails safe, but it's only ever a containing shot. Lost the spin a little bit there. Didn't get it, and what a chance for Jasmin to close this one out. I really think it was that one missed 8 ball into that corner. She just rattled it. Everything's turned around since. And the other 2 matches are at 1 set apiece.
And an angle, even if she would land straight on the 7, that would still work.
of the mixed doubles at 7 p.m.
Jasmin has played lights out. It's the fact that Seo has really crumbled because of a couple of unexpected misses. But many congratulations to Jasmin Ouschan. What a champion she is. She's shown why she's won so many titles over the years, and she will prevail in the semi-final. Now, keep an eye out on our stream as